Welcome back guys. Today we're going to show you how to make a delicious milk-based coffee. But we're not going to be using this, or this, or this. No friends. We're going to be using this. Now, a couple of videos ago we said we'd be dabbling in the dark arts of instant coffee. We're even going to dabble in the dark arts of instant coffee. And how maybe you guys might want to introduce that into your armoury of cost-saving at-home coffee brewing methods. Well, today's the day, friends. No, don't go anywhere. Come back. You'll be fine. This is good instant coffee, and you can trust me because I'm a barista. Instant coffee, it's a staple, right? It's found in kitchens all around the world, and let's be honest, it's probably not on everyone's radar who enjoys good coffee, probably somewhere towards the rougher end of the scale of things. However, there's often diamonds in that rough. These days, coffee roasters are starting to produce their own version of instant coffee, and it's usually pretty good. In my neck of the woods here in Sydney, we have Coffee Supreme. They're actually a New Zealand-based company, but they have roasteries in Australia now, and they're awesome. They've got really fun branding and packaging, really high quality products, and I'm into them. I'm not sponsored by them, I just happen to be a bit of a fanboy. And using their instant coffee, I'm going to answer a question. And the question is, can we make a cafe quality milk-based coffee at home without using all this coffee machine stuff? Just using this stuff. So what have we got here? Well, we've got an insulated milk jug for use on a stovetop. We've got milk to put into that jug and warm up on the stovetop. We've got a milk texturiser for texturising the milk and turning it into something that can be poured, and maybe we can achieve a bit of latte art, we'll see. Good instant coffee, diamond in the rough. And a cup. So go on, go and get your bits and bobs and I'll meet you back here for the next shot. That's probably going to be a great transition. Alright, step one. The instant coffee goes into the cup. If you've ever bought specialty instant coffee, you'll notice how much finer it is than supermarket coffee. And now I'm just going to add a dash of cold water into my coffee grounds, and it will resemble a coffee shop, a cremoless coffee shop, but we're going to eyeball it to look around about the same volume. Say like a double ristretto shot. You stir it through, making sure all the grounds are soaked up. We'll let it sit there while we go to step two, warming up our milk using our milk jug. So I'm using Oatly oat milk for this milk-based coffee today. You can use any milk you like, this is just personal preference. We add the milk to the insulated milk jug and put it on just over a medium heat. And as soon as the milk starts to steam a little bit, like if anyone's ever made hot chocolate on the stove at home, the same kind of temperature really. We're not going to use any thermometers or anything. I'm going to dip my finger in it when I think it's hot enough to see if it's the right temperature. We're ready for the next step, using our Nano Foamer to texture the milk. Okay, our milk is now hot enough. Took probably close to 4 minutes on the stove on just over medium heat. Now the fun bit, we're going to hit it with the Nano Foamer and see what sort of texture we can get. I've not used one of these really before. I've had a little bit of practice, but it didn't go great. I know that this is a great product, but I'm not the best with it. The trick is to keep the spinning shaft away from the edge of the jug. And I'm going to work on the theory that the same as you would with a steam wand on an espresso machine, the first part of the process is texture. You're adding texture to the milk. And as soon as you lift the jug, or in this case, sink the Nano Foamer, you're just combining everything together at that point. The longer you hold the Nano Foamer or the steam wand at the top, the thicker and more textured your milk will be. So we're going to go for something, hopefully, close to a cappuccino today. Something with a little bit of texture to it, nothing too flat. Looking good. Definitely not going to be too flat. So I've added some texture. Now I'm going to sink the Nano Foamer and slow it down. I did that by pressing it one more time to drop it back at 1 speed. This is a 2-speed Nano Foamer that I have here. And I'm going to say that's probably done. Yeah, that looks good. Definitely good for a cappuccino. Time to pour. Just knock the bubbles out. And while we were waiting for the milk, the instant coffee's dissolved perfectly in the cold water. So we've got a good coffee shot here. We've got textured milk, and we just pour out, hopefully, something presentable. Voila! And there you go. One oat milk cappuccino made at home without the use of an espresso machine on instant coffee. Who knew? Let's give it a try. Ooh, it's pretty good. I mean, we're using a good coffee roaster. Oatly makes good oat milk. Subminimal make good Nano Foamers. So to answer our question, can we make cafe quality coffee at home without a coffee machine? The answer, I guess, is yeah, we can. We've done it. This is really nice. I'm actually enjoying it. And we haven't had to use any expensive equipment, and the equipment we did use should last us ages. And we can experiment with the key product, which is the instant coffee, meaning, yeah, Coffee Supreme make a great job of this. I'm sure there's other roasters out there doing equally good instant coffee. You could even try it with slightly upmarket instant coffee in the supermarket. I mean, what's the harm? There's only one way to find out. Anyway, cheers. See you in the next video and love you. Bye!